And then at some point, Janik grabs the phone and talks to me and says, man, you just talked to the singer of Volbeat. And I was like, what? What's up, everyone? We're back on my channel. We're back with a band. I have to laugh already. A band that I have history with. What? Johnny knows Volbeat? Volbeat knows Johnny? What's going on here? Well, stay tuned. I will let you know very soon. What's up, everyone? We're back on my channel with Volbeat and their song Still Counting. I have a very interesting and very funny true story about Volbeat and myself included. So first things first, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. First things first. Second, if you would like to have a cool piece of jewelry like this one here, really cool minimalistic skull chain made out of sterling silver, please make sure to head over to Clucks and Colors, and if you type in reactions20 you will get 20% off of any regular price items. So I think it's an amazing deal. Please make sure to visit them. Again, this is the discount promo code BAM. Head over and let me know. Now it's story time with Johnny. I don't remember the exact year, but I'm guessing it was 2007, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around that time, when Volbeat wasn't as popular as they are now, because they just, I don't know what happened, man. They just took off like this. At that time, they performed in a very small venue called Tower here in Bremen. By the way, an amazing venue. Of course, now due to the Corona situation, it's closed, but always a very good venue, especially for newcomer bands, underground bands, heavy metal and rock bands. So if you're in Bremen or in Hamburg, somewhere around here, please make sure to come and visit next year. Tower, really amazing thing. Back to the story. All right, so one of my best friends, Janik, at that time, but shout out to Janik if you're watching, by the way, he went and saw Volbeat live in that small venue. Well, that's something that the rest of us, the rest of our friendship group, and we didn't even realize that they were here, because at that time we didn't really listen to Volbeat. I still don't listen to Volbeat. I mean, I remember at that time just being like, oh, that's a guy with... We just knew Volbeat by that voice, like Elvis rock, that's what we call it back then. So I tried to call Janik because we were waiting for him or something like that, or we were about to meet up later on. And this is now a true story. I call him and he doesn't pick up. I call him again and then somebody's picking up and talks to me in English. And me, back then, thinking, alright, because by the way, guys, we were insane. Our group of friends, we were just ridiculous crazy. That was the time of Jackass and stuff, so we were always pranking each other. So I was like, oh yeah, that's Janik. I was like, Janik, yeah. You know, I was just going with it. I was like, yeah, right, you're right. Where are you right now? We're waiting for you. And then this guy's like, no, this is not Janik. This is blah, 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 blah. And I'm talking to this guy for like 20 seconds. And then at some point, Janik grabs the phone and talks to me and says, man, you just talked to the singer of Volbeat. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I was about to take a picture of the singer. And at that moment, I called him. So the frontman saw it and grabbed the phone from Janik and just picked up, and I was talking to him. So that's a really funny story, and it's also very, very interesting to see the rise in careers of bands such as Volbeat. I mean, at that venue, you know who else, by the way, played in that venue back then? Parkway Drive, when they were really small. And look at Parkway Drive now, same as with Volbeat. So it's really interesting to see careers just take off. All right, that was it. I'm pretty sure, by the way, that I heard this song before, because a lot of my friends are actually in love with Volbeat. So I'm pretty sure that I heard the song already somewhere in the car or at a party or something. But nonetheless, I never did a review on Volbeat. I never really paid attention to their music. So it's time to do it now. Let's go. All right, here we go. Volbeat, Still Counting. Oh yeah. Yep, I know this song. That's actually one of the songs that people always... His voice. I mean, it sounds awesome. Don't get me wrong, guys, his voice sounds very clear, very crystal clear, to be honest with you. Of course, he has that in it a bit. I think the expression Elvis metal was actually very accurate back then. Oh yeah. I even remember exactly the time I listened to this song. Oh. That beat was one of those beats where you can headbang to it in a million different ways. You can do din 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 din. You can do it slowly, slowly. We were driving to Weizrode, to another nightclub. One of our friends, Evil Jared from the Bloodhound Gang, the bass player, was performing there, and we drove there, and the driver was listening to this song, I'm not lying, over and over again. At one point, the rest of the people in the car with me were like, oh my god, not this song again. But that's why I still remember this song. You know what I really like about them? You know, they have so many influences, you can tell already now. After only hearing 2 minutes, you can hear the different influences already. And that combination, I mean, I've never heard a band create that kind of music ever before Volbeat. It's really, it's a mixture of rockabilly, it's a mixture of old school rock and roll, of heavy metal, of thrash metal. So really interesting combination, and to this day I don't really know any other band. Of course you guys want to be like, Johnny, there's this band, there's this band. But come on guys, is there any band that is having the same level of success such as Volbeat out there performing, you know, that music style? Because I don't think so, man. It's really cool, man. Amazing transition. Yeah, flawless. Interesting guitars, man, in the background. And this is also something perfect for people who like actually guitars, like distorted guitars, heavy drums, but are not really fans of screams, of screaming, guttural screaming, distorted voice. So this is a perfect combination for exactly those people. I can see already the rockabilly woman dancing to it. Man, that double bass interlude. What's happening? Alright guys, that was it. Volbeat with Still Counting. And you know what, guys? I really think this band deserve the success that they're having right now. This band did everything right from the get-go. They created that niche, they created that style, and not just that, but they really created a following. They just created something that was so polarizing. And I remember back then, my friends, man, they loved that band. They were dressing like them, they were even rocking their hair like them, they were just representing their merch. It's not just that they create amazing music, but everything around that rounds everything up. It makes it a very tight unit, so that's another good thing. And this reminds me of bands such as Slipknot. I mean, Slipknot, the music is amazing, everything else. But with Slipknot came way more than just the music. You know, you got the whole package of craziness, of uniqueness, of the overworlds, the numbers, the way they are dressed, the way they were talking, the masks. So it's way more than just music. And I think Volbeat is one of those bands as well. And that's another huge topic. I don't want to get too much into it, but I had so many discussions with people because they always said, yeah, if I go to a concert, I don't want the band to have a huge stage setup, but rather just have the band on stage and let the music speak for itself. And I totally agree with that. At the same time, man, if you're a band like that and you're visual so magically, man, then it's way more than just music. Same thing with Iron Maiden, same thing with Tool. You know, those concerts are an experience. And I'm a huge fan of the visual representation. Of course, music is the backbone, but everything else have to make sense, especially if you want to have success nowadays. I talk to so many newcomer bands, and a lot of people agree with me. I mean, just to have a good song or just to create good music, it's really hard nowadays to really be successful, or that the media will actually pay attention to you if you don't really have a great stage presence, a great visual representation. I mean, that's just how it is. That was it. Thank you very much, man. Let me know what songs I should react to next. Hit me up on Patreon. Go to Clocks and Colors for 20% off of any regular price items. And I see you next time. Bye-bye.